I remember on Christmas Day, he felt his employees should be at home with their families, so that was the only day of the year that he closed his restaurant there in Corbin.
Well, what I find so interesting is even today, 30 some years after his passing, his image is still so iconic, and he's one of the most widely recognized faces in the world. And I think that stems back from the fact that in his early days, he was sort of a pioneer of, I think, branding in his white suit with a black colonel tie.
You know, I think what sets him apart is two things, really. Primarily his entrepreneurial spirit. It wasn't until the age of 65 that he created Kentucky Fried Chicken. And prior to that, he held many jobs, many careers in fact. He was a streetcar conductor. He ran a ferry boat from Indiana over to Kentucky. He had done a number of things that actually could be careers for people, but he wasn't satisfied. So the Colonel continued to persevere against a recipe that he knew would create something special, and he created Kentucky Fried Chicken.
One of the things that made him different was that he wanted to give customer service to these people. He believed in hard work, for one thing, and he believed in quality. And that's what he wanted to serve, and he expected his employees to have it in top quality.
Well, he spent a lifetime in failure. Some great stories about how he went, because he had an independence about him, and he would get ruffled up easy. And he wasn't anybody that's going to be happy working for somebody else. And near retirement age, he said, you know, he had this idea, he had a little filling station down in Corbin, Kentucky, and he said, well, I like to cook. And so he put a couple tables out inside the service station for people to stop and get a bite to eat, and one thing led to another. It became very popular. But he was a man with a great imagination, and sort of fearless, didn't mind failing. And he just started out with an idea. And there's the old saying, what was the man's name that wrote, nothing so powerful as the idea whose time has come? It was Victor Hugo. And that's what this was. He had an idea whose time had come.